What's up, YouTube? It is your Lord and Savior King D353 here. If yet another episode of Let's Play Pokemon Diamond. Brilliant Diamond. This episode is going to be a bit different from usual because, well, as you would have read on Twitter, if you're following me on Twitter, at King D353, the audio for the video kind of cut out, so I have to post-commentate it now. So here we are with this slightly odd rendition of an episode. Instead of just watching the stream, I'm going to talk over what's happening and explain what's happening on screen. Right now, I'm basically deciding who gets the axe while I put the egg I got back in... I forgot the name of the city. The city where you got the Pokemon contest. I got an egg there, and someone needed to take the boot. I opted for Floatzel because it was my second most powerful Pokemon. Why did I get rid of my second most powerful Pokemon? Not my most powerful Pokemon? Well, because I just feel like you have to have your starter on your team at all times, you know? They're your starter, your best friend, your ace. Makes no sense to get rid of them. You're trying to get the Pokédex back from us? Not when we, Team Galactic, can make so much better use of it. But okay, guarding the warehouse does get boring. We'll take you on. 2-on-2. Hi, Dwayne. Can you please help me? I dropped my Pokédex by accident. Team Galactic found it. Now they won't give it back. Please, I need your help. Team up and battle with me. Of course I will. You and your Pokemon together with me and my Pokemon. You know, like this, our team has no chance of losing. I'm not letting Team Galactic get away with this. Yes, because you're going to do so much work, Dawn. So, yeah. First battle of the episode, me and Dawn versus Team Galactic. By the way, at the very least, the next 2 episodes are going to be like this, so, hopefully you enjoy my beautiful voice. So we have these 2 Final Evolution Bug Pokemon versus James and a Clefairy. Great match, right? I aim for Dustox because I have the type advantage, and because by killing Dustox, I protect Clefairy. Does protecting Clefairy matter? Not really. Dawn kind of sucks, but hey, you gotta at least pretend to be a good teammate, right? So yeah, no poison type attacks can hit Clefairy, and Beautifly, well, I assumed couldn't do anything, but yeah, since I am a baby Pokemon, even something as weak as a Beautifly can wreck my shit. And as such, Chimecho is already in danger. And Croagunk is out. Now, normally I could one-shot Croagunk easily, but I learned my lesson from last time. Croagunk has Sucker Punch, so let's dip out of there and bring in Staravia, who can easily kill either of these guys with a Flying-type move. Now, on any other day, that would have been a great strategy. But today, Beautifly is asleep. Croagunk did not go for Sucker Punch. And Dawn was actually a good partner and wanted to heal me. So yeah, I could have left James in and it would have been great. I can't believe this, but I misplayed in a regular game of Pokemon. You don't think you would hear that outside of competitive battle, but it's whatever. Just pluck the Croagunk. Watch as Beautifly does nothing because of sleepy times. Clefairy will be Clefairy. And now to one-shot Beautifly. This is one of the few things I actually really do like. Well, not one of the few things. It's one of the things I like about New Age Pokemon. Back in the day, if you wanted to be strategic and take out one teammate so that you could team up on the other one, you wouldn't be able to, because they would just send out their partner's Pokemon. Not anymore. Now teaming up on one person is a viable strategy, and this Stunky is outnumbered. Nice job, Clefairy. You were almost useful, but just short of being properly useful. Just short. One quick attack to take out Stunky, and victory's ours. As if there was any doubt. Done in by 2 kids? This isn't right. I should have kept my head down, just watched our warehouse. Oh, that stinks. Our Pokemon are weak. We should get new ones from headquarters. Who cares about some Pokédex anyway? Team Galactic's going to own all the Pokemon in the world. No! The universe! Like our name says. Galactic. There, take it. Take your Pokédex. Those things we had in the warehouse have already been moved to Astoria City anyway. Why am I telling it to kids? Who knows? So we'll say, you'll get yours, and run like the grunts we are. You guys are fucking morons. But I guess that's the joke. What's going on? Why is Team Galactic out on the streets like they own the place? Because they do. Do you not see the giant building with the G on it? Dwayne, thank you. Sincerely. If Professor Rowan ever finds out if I lost my Pokédex... I don't even want to think about it. So Dwayne, what are you going to do now? I'm thinking of going to Astoria City. The Great Marsh there is home to many kinds of Pokemon. And of course, because my character is a one-celled brainlet... Ah, you want to go to Astoria City? Well, I guess we have to go to Astoria City, right? Because God forbid you make your own decisions. And now we have Fly. Of course, because it's the new generation of Pokemon and everyone keeps bitching about HMs, I don't glad to teach it to Pokemon, just get the app. Whoa, what do we have here? You are not Team Galactic and you're a little kid to boot. Those things we made with the energy from Valley Windworks are already in Pastoria. Huh? That's not what it's about? Did I say Pastoria? I meant to say headquarters. Whatever. It doesn't matter. You guys can read. I assume you can read. I don't know the ages of the people watching my videos, but I highly doubt you're under the age of knowing how to read. So I'm just going to watch my character stretch here for a bit. I'm pretty sure it's me pondering how to get to Astoria City, and then giving up and checking the town map like I should have from the start. And yeah, Astoria City is just south of where I am, so I'm going to be walking down that road. Now, I could have just made that one long episode, but it says it's going to be 2, so 2 episodes of traveling. I'll be looking forward to that. Making my way downtown, walking fast. There's a bit of editing here as I cut out me going to the Pokemon Center. Are you going to take Route 214? You're serious, aren't you? It's too badly chewed up and there's nothing to see there. Well, I guess there's the Ruined Maniac guy you could check out. That guy's been digging his way through the bedrock all by himself. Impressive. Lord knows my out-of-shape ass can't pull that off. Look out! Behind you! What is it? Some trees. So we have our first battle of the episode versus Psychic Abigail. A Psychic who is using Ghost-type Pokemon. So yeah, we're just gonna ignore how unfitting that is. I obviously stayed and used Psychic because I'm convinced I can just one-shot this Ghastly before it doesn't even serious to me. And what do you know? I was right. I was able to one-shot the Ghastly because it didn't do anything serious to me. Naturally, I consider switching because, well, Misdreavus is powerful. And I believe there I misclicked. I accidentally clicked B, so now Chimecho's left in. But I just figured, alright, let's see how this goes. And Astonish. That might seem like a bad thing because I got super afraid to hit, but it's actually a good thing. Astonish is a remarkably weak Ghost-type move with only 30 power. Not to mention it's physical, and Misdreavus is a special attacker. So as you can see, it does jack and shit to James. And James is easy to easily overpower with Psychics. Bye-bye, Misdreavus. And Pachi leveled up. So now that that's dealt with, I can do what I meant to do from the start and send in Ace. This, of course, will be an easy battle for Ace, because Kadabra has a remarkably low defense stat, so I could just flick the thing and it would probably die. I briefly considered using Thief, but ultimately decided to just peck the damn thing, and down it goes. It's almost like it's made of paper and dreams. Most likely, real-life me was getting a drink of water, which is why we're just hovering on the EXP gain screen for a bit. If I remembered it was that long, I would have edited it out. Anyway, Ash grew level 30, and we won. My plan to scare you didn't go well at all. Well, maybe you should work on your psychic abilities rather than trying to scare people. Anyway, I misclick again because I seem to do that a lot. And then I switch Ace into the front because currently Ace is my weakest Pokemon. That's how I decide who leads my team, by the way. I put my weakest Pokemon out in front. Also, I just gathered all those berries, and as per usual, I skipped it because who wants to see me picking berries? I really do apologize for back when I showed you guys me picking all those berries. I didn't realize just how boring and tedious that would be and how much it would add up. So now I'm trying to decide which way I want to go. Which path do I want to take? Not like it matters, I'm going to go through everything for some EXP anyway. And I'm going to visit the Ruin Maniac. Grab the Pokeball. TM28 Dig. Get it? Because he's digging. Tee-hee. You gonna talk to him, or... I'm not just gonna stare at them beautiful blue locks? These rocks are really lovely, you know? Everyone calls me a Ruin Maniac. I don't care what they call me, though. I'll just keep on chipping away at this rock wall little by little. Do you know why? I'm a Ruin Maniac who is fascinated by the unknown. I know it's a little sudden, but how about me and you have a race? You go and catch the unknown, and I'll keep digging away. We'll have a race to see who can get that done faster. So yeah, this cave is essentially where you can get question mark and exclamation point unknown. But you can only get them after you've caught all of the unknown alphabets. Which I don't know if I have the patience to do, quite frankly. But yeah, once you get all of the unknown alphabet, you can come back here and you can get more unknowns. I assume that's what Past Me is saying right now, too. I wouldn't know because the audio got cut out. Win or lose, who knows how this will go. We're playing for keeps. So, random fun fact for anyone who doesn't know, this is the PI class, or more accurately, the Gambler class. Because kids in America apparently can't learn what gambling is, Pokemon had to take out the Gambler class. So they got renamed. In every other generation, they're the Gamer class, but because of the whole trench coat and hat look, they decided to make them PIs, or private investigators in this game. The Gambling class revolves around one-hit KO moves, aka moves of chance. You either miss, or you get the jackpot, which is just instantly knocking out your opponent. However, for some reason, this PI doesn't actually seem to use any of the Gambler class attacks. This Goldeen should be trying to hit me with Horn Drill, but for some reason, none of them seem to use Horn Drill. I don't know what's up with that, but yeah, just gonna casually pluck out the eyeballs of this gambler who isn't gambling. I mean, one could argue relying on confusion is gambling, but I assure you that's not the kind of gambling the class revolves around. They revolve around Horn Drill, Guillotine, and Fissure. Oh, and Sheer Cold. That's a one-hit KO move, too. Then again, maybe he's not using them because I'm a higher level than him, because I believe they've made it so that one-hit KO moves can't work on Pokemon of higher levels. Which, not gonna lie, that's kind of dumb. If you're going to be trying your hand at a one-hit KO move, of course you're going to be trying it at something stronger than you. So, like, making it so you can't one-hit KO something stronger than you kind of takes away the point of the move. Why else would you be taking such a big risk? Anyway, goodbye, Goldeen. Caitlin levels up. I guessed wrong too often. You didn't gamble. Like, at all. At all, at all. Anyway, time to fight this nerd. What? You do! You have a Pokédex! I don't know if I've said this during any of the streams, but the Collector class revolves around using the same exact Pokemon. They are a collector of that specific Pokemon. It's, quite frankly, really fucking dumb. So yeah, here we have a collector of Ponyta. Clearly he is the son of the Pokemon fan club director in Kanto. Don't you want to hear about my reputation? So yeah, it's just a simple case of killing the same pony over and over again. Let's see, these ponies are all level 20. And my Pokemon are all level 30. So yeah, at this point I haven't picked up on the fact that I am grievously over-leveled. Goodbye, last result. I'm a special attacker. Why did I keep you as long as I did? So I'm no longer going to be doing dumb moves to have last resort ready, because it's just unnecessary. And yeah, at this point in time, I haven't realized how Oh, these Ponytas are leveling up. Okay, so not everything around here is level 20. Maybe it wasn't unreasonable of me to kill everything then. Honestly, I'd rather be over-leveled than skip trainers and have to grind, because grinding is just boring. Which is why usually I go off the mindset that I'll fight every Pokemon available to me. That's why it's very rare you'll see me actually skip a trainer. And if you do see me skip a trainer, it's likely that I have the idea to go back for them. I'm so envious of your Pokédex. What? James is evolving. By the way, if you guys haven't realized why I named my Chingling James, that's why. Meet Chimecho, the thing that I keep calling Chingling because I'm an idiot. In the anime, James from Team Rocket had a Chimecho. Chimecho, the wind chime Pokemon. To knock foes flying, it makes the air stutter if it cries. It converses using 7 cries. I wonder what those 7 cries is a reference to. Are there like 7 types of chimes in the world? Or chimes known to like go for 7 clicks? Oh, and if you're wondering why I switched Chimecho out for Pachirisu, the only reason I had Chingling following me is because apparently having a Pokemon walk behind you will increase their affection. Oh, you want to teach me something about Pokemon? So yeah, I had Chingling out specifically to make it like me faster, because Chingling evolves through friendship. Anyway, here's a beauty. Beauties revolve around beautiful Pokemon. And this one apparently thinks Wormadam is beautiful. I guess because of its flowers? Anyway, I scare it. It anticipates that I have a super effective attack. I do. 4 times effective. Goodbye, Wormadam. I've just taught you about type effectiveness. Wow, is that right? So my Wormadam is 4 times weak against flying. There's so many kinds of Pokemon, I can't decide which one to pamper. I don't know why I felt the need to talk to her again. I'd sensed the presence of a trainer for a while. It was you! If you were sensing the presence of me for a while, why was it for a while? I haven't been on this route for that long. Anyway, hello, Haunter. Meet Ace. He's faster than you, and he's going to peck your eyeballs out. So, I had always thought Psychics revolve around the Psychic type only. Apparently not, they like Ghosts as well. Also, if you're wondering why I used Thief, well, you obviously aren't wondering why I used Thief. It's super effective, but a random fun fact about that it actually wasn't the most effective move to use against Haunter. The most effective move to use against Haunter was actually Pluck. Thanks to the stab bonus, Pluck would have done more damage than Thief. Pluck would have done around 90 damage and Thief would do 80. But I just used Thief to use up PP. Defeating you will be no easy matter. I mean, the match is already over, so yeah, you're right. It won't be an easy matter. Anyway, if you're wondering why I felt the need to crawl through this grass, it's because of that little divot you see there, where the grass stops and then starts again. Normally, when you see a divot like that, it means that there is an item there. So whenever I see a divot like that in the grass, I will go for the grass to check it. Could I use the item finder to see if there's something in the grass instead of checking manually? Yes. Hello, Heart Scale. But since the item finder is actually kind of a nuisance to use in this version of the game, I just don't. For the sake of my collection, I take on people I know I can't beat. That's what a collector does. No, the fuck it isn't. How does losing to me help you with your collection? What, are you trying to train your Pokemon and fight in the wild grass, you idiots? Anyway, hello, Roselia. Speaking of things you can't beat, go Ace. So if you guys are wondering why I even bother giving Ace Thief if Pluck actually does more damage than Thief, it's actually because I wanted to use Thief to grind items. You see that heart scale I just got? There's a Pokemon that holds heart scales called Love Disc. If I can find out where in this game the Love Discs are, I can farm heart scales by having Ace use Thief on them. God, where's that cough coming from? So yeah, that's why I have Thief, solely to be able to grab items from wild Pokemon. There are very useful items I can grab too, like lucky eggs from Chanseys, leftovers from Snorlaxes and Munchlaxes. I think you can get poison barbs from Roselia's. You guys have seen me get a black belt from a Machop, although I got that through capturing the Machop, not through a Thief type move. Yeah, there are lots of items you can get by just stealing from wild Pokemon, or just catching the Pokemon if you don't have a Thief move. You should boast more about that last attack. So now I switch Kaylin in front. Presumably because she's not my weakest Pokemon and not because my Staravia is poisoned. But quite frankly, could be either way. And then I find a Big Root. The Big Root is an item that... Hello, Pachirichu. Is an item that basically lets draining moves drain more HP. So if you have moves like Giga Drain, Draining Kick, Leech Seed, those will give you more HP than they normally would. I've been traveling around the world, chasing stories and mysteries. It's made me really tough. So, of course, I don't have any draining moves on my team, meaning that the Big Root's basically useless to me. Hello, Ruin Maniac. So Ruin Maniacs are basically similar to Miners and Hikers, except the secondary type of a Ruin Maniac is Ground, while Hikers and Miners have the secondary type of Fighting. And Shieldon here needed to be switched out on because it's a very defensive typing, Rock and Steel, which is a decently good typing, but it has two glaring 4x weaknesses, one of which I'm exploring right now. It is 4x weak to Fighting and Ground. So while it's a decent defensive typing, it also isn't the best due to those 4x weaknesses. It does have a shit ton of resistances though, like an absolutely maddening amount of resistances. That's a downer. I'm clearly making some type of quip about him, which is why I'm just staring at his pretty face. I don't know what possible quip I could have been making. There's no jokes about a ruined maniac I could possibly make. Hey look, it's another wild Ponyta. I was actually planning on what I would say at each section as I was editing this, so the reason this Ponyta stayed in here because I wanted to mention something. Ah! That's why! Because of the fact that I cut out all wild encounters, I never get to show off the things that make wild encounters unique. And one of them is the run feature, in which you have a lower chance of running if you're slower than your opponent. To find my favorite Pokemon, I'll go east, west, or any which way. So yeah, I wanted to show off how running works and how if you have a slow Pokemon out front, like Kaylin, you'll actually fail to get away. It's also kind of useful that I showed that Ponyta, because it's going to show off how much of an idiot Eugene here is. But first, let's absolutely batter his Buizel. Now, of course, Kaylin is a slow Pokemon, so his Buizels will get to make pot shots. Wait, why am I roosting? Ah, that's why I was missing half my health, and Lord knows this Buizel can't actually hurt me. So, fair enough. Make use of Roost, get some free heals, and aromatherapy to get rid of the poison. Thanks, Eugene, you were very useful in just standing there while I healed my entire team. Ah, a growl. That's, very inconvenient. Now I'm gonna hit you with a special type move. That growl basically did nothing. Now, it should be noted that Vespiquen is technically a physical attacker. Not like it really matters, because Vespiquen's a tank. Its main goal isn't to do damage anyway. Goodbye, Buizel the second. I really don't get what the point of having a collector that collects one Pokemon is. I mean... Oh, hello, Thunderwave. Goodbye, Thunderwave. Why do I need you when I have Nuzzly Wuzzly? Well, there is actually an upside to having Thunderwave over Nuzzle. With Thunderwave, you could do things like False Swipe something down to 1 HP, and then Thunderwave it, but I don't have False Swipe on my team, so... yeah, I'd just rather use Nuzzle. And there goes the third Buizel. So like I was saying before, my favorite Pokemon is Lucario. I would not have a team of 3 Lucario. This whole collecting one Pokemon thing makes no sense. And hello, Power Gem. This is one of my favorite Pokemon attacks because it just looks cool and it's rare to have a special rock-type move. Because of this, I have a small little mental lapse here. I'm just like, what to delete? I mean, it's objectively not the best move to have on a tank. It doesn't care about type coverage, but survivability. But like, it's one of my favorite attacks, so yeah, goodbye aromatherapy. But they're my favorite Pokemon! Sadly, your favorite Pokemon isn't always the best Pokemon. If you're trying to find the Pokemon you want, you need to go everywhere! Clearly, past me was rebutting him. But I know there's more to this line, so I'm not rebutting him yet. Not just east and west either. South and north are important too. So here's why he's an idiot. As you guys saw, I encountered a Pokemon here. Do you remember what I encountered? That's right, a Ponyta. Also, I just skipped to getting the Tiny Mushroom because watching me play with that stupid watch isn't fun. But yeah, this idiot, instead of focusing on the one route where he could find Buizel, decided to go down here, a route full of Ponyta. That will totally help your collection, you moron. This area seems to be mystifying. Oh, god damn it. Can I... You know what? This isn't exactly professional, but screw it. This area seems to be very mystifying. That's the sense I get. To show you what I mean, I'll battle with the Pokemon I found. I didn't actually bother to check and see if these are Pokemon you can find on this route, but you know what? I could believe it. Except for that, I do not believe he found a Cranidos on this route. That is bullshit. Anyway, my Staravia does have a way of reliably hurting this Cranidos, but of course, this Cranidos is a rock type and can wreck my Staravia just as much as I can wreck it. I don't take that risk. Instead, I bring in the heavy hitter that is Rue. He will make you Rue today, you chose to be a rock type. So Staravia out of danger, I take a Leer. Yeah, no, my Staravia could have won this fight easily, but it's better to be safe than sorry, you know? Anyway, Snap Jab. God, do you guys remember earlier when I was trying to be all anime about shit and I act like fucking Mach Punch was like an anime technique to be feared? God, imagine an anime arc actually revolving around learning Mach Punch. Actually, I guess that could exist, because like sometimes like their most powerful moves are like this absurdly fast shit. By the way, if anyone was wondering why I gave Monferno Grass Knot, this is why I gave him Grass Knot, to deal with rock and ground type Pokemon. But can't you just use a fire type move? Yes, you could, but rock type Pokemon are known to be extremely defensive, so sometimes, even with the super effective hit, a fighting type move isn't exactly the best way to get rid of them. And meet Bronzor, a Pokemon whose only useful abilities actually revolve around decreasing its own weaknesses. It can either have Heat Proof or Levitate, having the damage of fire moves or making ground moves completely ineffective. I didn't want to chance it, so I just went for a fire move. Even with Heat Proof, it will still do regular damage to it. I actually have no way of knowing if it has Heat Proof though, because it doesn't actually say anything in the window about Heat Proof. I can't win with the Pokemon that I'm not familiar with. So yeah, there's no way of really knowing if that one had Heat Proof or not, so whatever. And I opt not to go that way because I realized, okay, that looks familiar, which means I've been up there before, so back to going down this route. And with that, I hit the Valor Lakefront. This is where I chose to cut it off, because I want every episode to be around 30 minutes. And this stream specifically was about an hour long. So this was about the halfway point, and quite frankly, the logical place to end the episode. So, with that interesting episode out of the way, I hope you guys enjoyed my post-commentary. I was able to talk more as a result of it, because when post-commentating, you're not, focusing on the game. So, maybe you guys enjoyed that more, maybe you found it annoying, who knows? I think my voice is lovely. That's a lie, I hate my voice. That's not the point though. The point is the episode is done. If you feel I deserve it, you can donate to me at buymeacoffee.com/KingD353. For as little as $1, you can join my Discord and we can have fun together. You can also like on this video, comment to help the algorithm, or subscribe to see my videos more often. I hope you guys enjoyed what you saw, and I will see you all next time. Deuces, YouTube.